far away.
Maybe if I just drop it. Boom, there it is. Okay. Hello, my name is Denise Hill. I am interviewing Mr.
Wise.
Wise for my project Brooklyn Station slash CUA. Okay, first question. What is the reason you moved to the neighborhood?
The reason I moved to the neighborhood, I was familiar with the neighborhood. I had actually went to school there and grew up around there.
I did too.
And when I relocated back to DC in 2005, I had pinpointed that as my area I wanted to raise my family.
Okay. Um, Next question. How long have you been living in your neighborhood?
I've been in Brookland for 10 years now.
Wow, that is a long time. When you moved in this neighborhood, did you like the environment and the people in the environment?
Well, the neighborhoods aren't like they used to be where you actually get to know your neighbors. You
Right.
just kind of wave from a distance.
Right.
We don't do block parties like they did when I was coming up. You
Right.
don't do uh, get-togethers. The only
Mhm.
time you actually interact with your neighbors is maybe during the wintertime when you're shoveling the snow.
Oh,
That's about the only time you interact. Other than that, everyone just kind of goes to work, comes home, because it's a working class neighborhood. So you
right.
just kind of work and you see them passing as you go up the steps.
Okay. For what are your best moments that you had in this neighborhood?
The best moments. Well, I've actually been excited about the revitalization of the neighborhood, the things they're doing on 12th Street. We have a couple of little pubs on 12th Street, a coffee spot on 12th Street.
Oh,
So,
their new building up. Oh yeah,
yeah,
I
and
passed
actually, I see
there.
they're actually doing some building around there with condos. I'm not happy with that, but I'm
Um,
happy with the direction that the neighborhood's going. I can see around the subway over there. We have a Chipotle in the neighborhood now.
they
We
don't have a
have a
Chipotle when
Barnes
I
and
was
Nobles.
there.
You know what I'm saying? We have some of the things in the neighborhood that didn't always have.
Right. What are the saddest moments that you've had and when you were living there?
I don't want to take y'all down. I guess the saddest moment I had was we moved there into the house in October of 2006, and in January of 2007, my oldest child passed away. So
Oh.
that was the saddest moment right there. He had a congenital heart condition, so and
Oh.
at the time he was our only child. My wife was pregnant, so
Oh,
that was my
so
saddest moment. It's like we just got to the house and he didn't
mm,
even get a chance to actually
meet the
enjoy it.
baby.
And moving there, with you always move because you have your kids in mind.
Oh. Right. Well, I am sorry for your loss. Next question. Did you ever think to move from around Brooklyn?
If I moved out of Brooklyn, I probably would move out the city.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
like either moving somewhere out the
I don't see
country.
myself moving anywhere else in DC. I think right where I am, I'm right. I can walk to Brooklyn or Rhode Island in the same amount of time. I'm
Right.
positioned just right so that if my cars were to break down, I can still get around. I can
Right.
walk down to CVS. I can walk to the train station either way. I can walk to Giant. So it's so convenient for me. It wouldn't make sense to move. If I
Right.
move anywhere, I probably can't find it better than that.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm not too close to the train track,
But
but I'm
you're
not
not
too far away.
right.
So it's a
So it's
nice,
like either way
yeah,
win for you.
yeah. So good news.
How many friends did you make when you moved in this neighborhood?
People don't do that anymore.
No friends.
They don't do that anymore.
Okay, next question. I'm just gonna let that out. If you can build something that will help your community, what would it be?
I'm trying to figure out what's not there now. I actually think we just need we have over at Catholic University is there's a Barnes and Noble inside there. They have a Starbucks. You know, I'd probably try to find something that's missing. We have a Starbucks, we have a Potbelly's, we have a Chipotle, we have two drugstores, a
Mm.
Rite Aid. I'd
I think a
probably
CVS too.
yeah, there's CVS and a Rite Aid. I'd probably build something. I'd actually explore what's missing.
Right.
What's missing? I don't think it has to be a pub. I will need another pub anywhere people drink. We have a pizza place there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have a nice pizza place, Italian pizza place with a nice oven that they use to cook it. So
Is it like a great? Like, is the food quality great?
the pizza's great. Yeah, I don't know what I would build something. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what. I'd have to actually do my research to see what is
What
the
it
need
would
in the
be.
neighborhood.
And the last and final question: what is the best memories that you've had when you were living in Brooklyn?
Best memories I've had living in Brooklyn. Goodness, good question. I would not say now. My best memories would probably be when I was growing up and going to Brookland.
Okay.
And then, that's when I was third to sixth grade.
Mhm.
And to come back, let's say, almost, 30 years later,
Right.
to move back in the neighborhood to see, that the neighborhood actually has gone up and didn't go down. So
Right.
fondest memories is just, I guess, when I arrived there, looking back over my years
Right.
and, just think about where that neighborhood is now and where it used to be.
Right.
It was bad in the 80s.
Like how bad? Like.
Right where I lived, around 12th and Hamlin, they actually used to stand on the corner and sell drugs all day long.
Wow.
It was a drug strip. They called it the 1-2 strip.
Wow.
Now we don't have the drugs around there.
Yeah, I didn't live. I lived on Newton Street,
Yeah.
24th and Newton, but
Oh, you live down toward and more Woodbridge.
yeah, South Dakota. But
Right.
they used to break into my house every week.
Yeah.
If it wasn't neighbors, it was people down the street. If it wasn't people down the street, it was crackheads.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Right down past Taft.
It was bad.
Right.
Yeah, I used to go to the old Taft too. But thank you so much for letting me interview you about your neighborhood and a little bit of your life and yourself.
Thank you.
And this really helped me out.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
You too.